The distinction between Louisiana notaries and notaries in other states. Louisiana notaries is under the system of law known as civil law, which is derived from Roman law and codified by statute. The remaining 49 states operate under the common law system, which is based on the common laws of England. Non-attorney notaries in common law states have general powers granted to them, which give them the authority to take acknowledgments and proof of written instruments, certify that they have witnessed the parties signing a document in their presence, sometimes done under oath, and to take depositions. Non-attorney notaries in Louisiana, on the other hand, are granted broad powers. They are authorized to draft and execute various types of instruments that have legal effect. They can make inventories, partitions, wills, protests, matrimonial contracts, conveyances, and generally all contracts and instruments. In this, they are undertaking functions that are reserved for licensed attorneys in the other states. The unauthorized practice of law by a non-attorney notary must always be avoided. Additionally, Louisiana notaries are commissioned for life, meaning their commissions remain in effect throughout their lifetime, unless they are judicially decommissioned for harming the public. Now, due to these far-reaching powers, Louisiana notaries are potentially more dangerous because of the harm a careless notary can cause when executing a life-changing instrument. It is for this reason that the author's advice in the Louisiana Notarial Study Guide is well given. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. And some complex draftings should be only done by those notaries who are experienced and proficient. So, along with the differences in the origins of law and the powers they are authorized to perform, the most considerable distinction between the common law and the Louisiana notary is the Authentic Act. Louisiana Civil Code Article 1833 says an authentic act is a writing executed before a notary public or other officer authorized to perform that function in the presence of two witnesses and signed by each party who executed it, by the witnesses, and by each notary public before whom it is executed. The typed or hand-printed name of each person shall be placed in a legible form immediately beneath the signature of each person signing the act. Louisiana Civil Code Article 1835 says, an authentic act constitutes full proof of the agreement it contains, as against the parties, their heirs and successors by universal or particular title, in the absence of a declaration that it is false. Now, many notarial acts in Louisiana are legally required to be drafted in authentic form, and most real estate closings require at least 2 authentic acts to be executed. Now, the term authenticity refers to its legal formality and evidentiary value. The significance of the authentic act under the legal system cannot be overstated. It is presumed to be valid on its face and constitutes admissible evidence of its contents and the identity of the parties without further proof, making it a self-proving document. The key point is that the authentic act must comply with form requirements in the drafting of the instrument and be executed according to a ceremonial protocol. It is not merely a document that is signed by a notary. Unlike an acknowledgement, the authentic act is a notary's first-person narrative and detailed account of the transaction that took place in the presence of the notary and the 2 witnesses. The notary's role in executing an authentic act includes imparting solemnity to that transaction. Ultimately, From the introduction at the start of the document, the before me came and appeared, to the conclusion of the document, the thus done and past, when the notary signs at the end, the value of the Authentic Act is the certainty that the things the notary described as happening in his or her presence and in the presence of the witnesses truly happened. Furthermore, a notary must be prepared if they are ever called before a judge to confidently proclaim, "Your Honor, I do it this way every time."